What is up? What is up? What is up, my people? What is up? How are you doing? It is boy back for right now the midday show. Literally just walked on in, and the episode that just happened right now, it is so great. The episode that just happened right now that I just got done filming, it is a really great one. Oh my goodness, there's lots of community involvement, things like that. So we have a good one going on. And let me check the percentage of that one. I am at 42% on my editor app, okay, to get done. Then I have to upload it into that YouTube app, okay? But before we get started, okay, you guys do know about the Hot Facts with Robert Reese contest. You guys see that in the beginning on how the trailer is. We get all these people involved, showing a lot of great love. The top three, my daughter will pick the top three, and ultimately will pick the number one winner. All three will win a prize, but the number one will win the best prize. Okay. Be creative. Now you can do whatever you want. You can send that in email thenewU.rr@gmail.com. The new you rr@gmail.com, or you can also send that via SMS if you want. It's area code 951-595-8030. That's area code 951-595-8030. That's how you do it. Go ahead and send them in there. The winners will be announced. Also have some great news. Because today's episode was really great, I have there's 3 new participants, okay, in the actual startup of today's intro to the video. There's 3 new intros in there, and they got on there based upon doing some really great work, driver, merchant, and all the relations there. Okay, so this is growing. And also sent out an invitation to them as employees and the manager that was there on duty to have them come in and join in on these conversations too, so they can throw in and chime in things, because that's just what we want to do. We want to make sure we are working together with all the merchants. That's how you have a greater day when you're doing a delivery. If everything is running smooth because you did your part, that's how it's going. How's it going? How's it going right there? I'm doing great. Doing great. Like I said, today's episode is going to be it's going to be epic. We're at 60% right now going in from my editor. Okay. Once it's done here, it's going up. You guys are really going to love this episode. I do think it might be the very best one. Okay. So that's that. And before we do get started again, like I always do, I like to shout out the places around here that the drivers go to, where the drivers make a lot of money. Okay. Want to give a shout out to the BJ's restaurant and brewery. Okay. That is a money maker for, it doesn't matter what app you are. That's in the Town Gate Center there. That BJ's right there is killer in my area. You got the BJ's there. Okay. Obviously, I always say ramen 369 sushi, but the Chipotle there, even though they run out of items because it's so popular, that Chipotle right there is a hitter. And if you move up the street a little bit, Tacos Arandas. If you are at Tacos Arandas, they have the best queso birrias. They have queso birrias up there. They have the best ones. They're known for that, and a lot of drivers make a lot of money there. They ring constantly. Okay, and there's one more, the Better Be Happy Juice Bar. That's where you get your paninis and all that stuff. And the owner there she's a Herbalife distributor also. So you can go in there and get your Herbalife deep cleansers and all that stuff. It's a money maker there. She gets a lot of long range orders because that's the only place that really has all that stuff. So when you do get an order from there, they normally tip very well. But those are the hitters that are going on right now in my area. Okay, so if you are in my area, the Riverside, Moreno Valley area, the Paris area, if you are delivering in these areas, those are hot areas. Those are hot restaurants where you make a lot of money right there. If you guys know any areas like that, go ahead and let your fellow drivers know. But if you want to keep that a secret to have you going, you can always do that too. Okay, Robert B. Drone, how you doing, Robert B. Drone? He says he is here with a hot facts with Robert Reese. Thank you guys for coming in today. It's Friday, so a little bit more free flowing free spirit. I know where I am right now. It is spring break, so the roads were clear. You can actually get your orders, drop them off. You would think that the kids who have cars would be out moving, but they are not. We are in a generation where they are sitting right on their couch watching something like this. So hey, it was a benefit for us drivers today. I went into my local gas station. They said, "Can you make sure you say us for we think we have the cheapest gas." They asked me because I'm a driver and I'm always driving. They do have the cheapest gas. They are not a get upside gas station, but they do have the cheapest gas. It is called the Fast Strip. Okay, it's in two cities. It's in the city of Hemet if you're there, and we got the one here in Moreno Valley. They are the cheapest gas station price wise. Water is like the gas is like a little watery. But if you're trying to, save some money, head there. The lines are always good. They move. You're in and out. Out on the hustle now. Yes. Yep. Out on the hustle. It said tip alert that 22 turned into 28 yesterday. Ooh! Tip alert, tip alert. Robert B. Drone with the tip alert, people. Okay, so for those of you who are watching who just joined in, a tip alert is when with a customer already in your order, the tip is already there included. You're already getting that. A tip alert is when they go in and give you extra on top because you did something great with your service. That is a tip alert. Now, see, people, it does work. Robert B. Drone also is one of the recipients of his delivery bag that has the 3 cup holders on it for him to be able to carry more and do things without making extra trips. He also won some gas right there. So he also got a tip alert, people. I am not the only one getting the tip alerts. I said I'm here to share. I've been doing this job for 8 years. I have forgotten more than what people know, little tricks, little tips here and there. My job is just to go ahead and let you guys know exactly what it is. If I hide it, I'm not being real. Okay, since we are independent contractors, it's not like we work in the same company and we're doing an orientation every 2 or 3 months. I got to let you guys know all the time when it happens. That's hot facts, okay? That's why it's hot. That's why it's hot facts. Okay, so I dropped off to a college kid, and this might have been the happiest college kid I've ever seen. Maybe they just got on spring break, but he was so happy. He had a smile that went from here to here. It looked like he worked at Disneyland and Chipotle together. And he was a great customer. And I just got done with that order not too long ago. So hopefully it is a tip alert. Ayana, she says, I received a tip alert of sorts. Tip in the app and cash tip handed to me. Oh, same. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna introduce you guys to ringing bells. Okay. Now I am from the sales part. So when you do your sales, someone gets one sale. Okay, everyone going to clap. You got a sale, everyone clap. Okay. When you get 2 sales, you're ringing a bell. We call that bell ringers. Okay. I had a team under me called the bell ringers. Whenever you get 2 sales in a day, you ring that bell. So Ayana, that's not a sort of tip alert. That is an absolute perfect tip alert because here's the thing. Not only did you said they tip of sorts, tip in the app, and cash tip handed. Yes, that's a tip alert. They tipped you your tip. Okay. Oh, let me ask you this because you could have hit the trifecta. Was it that you got your order, okay, that already had the tip included? They gave you another tip in the app and they gave you cash. If they did that, you hit the gong. Boom! You hit the gong. If you did that, you hit the gong. If it was 2, you rang the bell. Okay, ringing bells, hitting gongs. And if they gave you like something to drink or water or something with that, you just played the band. Boom! That's how you'll do it. You look at little things like that to keep you going, and then that'll also help you with the service aspect. Also, that's great. So look, that's 2 people that receive tip alerts. 2 people that receive tip alerts. The customer went ahead and gave them extra based upon them just being nice. Okay, just being nice. If you're nice, it goes a long way. Okay, I know people say good guys finish last, but when you're dealing with someone's food, okay, it is the complete opposite. Good people finish first when you're handling someone's food. Service, please. You got to do it like that. Anybody else here have a tip alert? Has anybody else hit a tip alert? I'm still waiting to see if I got a tip alert. Uh-oh. I got news right now. I got urgent news and breaking news. Today's episode is, I'm serious, people. This is, I guarantee, the best one. We have 3 new acts into you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. We have 3 new acts. I'm gonna go ahead and hit YouTube now. And I'm gonna just, you know what? I'm gonna go add in all of the description and stuff. I'm just gonna put this title in right now. Give me a second. I'm just gonna put this title in right now. And I do believe this is okay. Okay. I'm gonna do this. The very best, okay, of hot facts. Okay, with Robert Reese. I'm gonna title it that because I do feel it's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. Okay, the very best of hot facts with Robert Reese. I'm gonna fill in all the other stuff maybe while I'm sitting here doing this, talking to you guys. But I'm gonna hit next, hit that, upload video, and hopefully it is going to be done. Okay, looks like the video should be up and running in about 7 minutes. Okay, it gave 5 minutes. It's got to do the thing. So we got a timer. Oh, it says 4. So we're gonna give it 7 minutes right there. We got Drew's golfing games. Hey man, what's up, Drew? Oh, he said, oh, hey, you know what? My wife, you know what, Randy, my wife did tell me that before I go ahead and take that thing out, I'm gonna go do that right now. I was actually supposed to stop and get the battery before I came on inside here. Okay, Drew's golf game. He said had an Instacart order changed from $2 tip to a $15 tip after delivery, and said I was the best shopper she's had. Tip alert! Tip alert! That is Drew. Okay, I met Drew inside the Chipotle. People, look, that's 3 tip alerts right there. That's 3 tip alerts. That went from $2, people. It went from $2 to $15, and the customer said he was the best shopper they ever had. That's what the service does. It doesn't matter what app you are on. If they have it doesn't matter. You do this because we have a service. What is there? A fireman? Safety first. Okay. Hey, I'm about to go ahead and take that out really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out really quick because I have 2 smoke detectors. Be right back. All right, I got you. I got you covered. Look at this. Look at this. Remember, I'm not gonna do it. I used to do that when I was a kid. You know, you used to go and put that on your tongue. But that is great, man. Look, that's 3 tip alerts. Now, I don't know if a lot of you guys watched the interview with Pedro DoorDash Santiago, but you know, people they've never heard of me, so it's kind of like I interfered in the gig economy as far as everyone that gives you information, because everyone that's driving has only been driving for like a year or 2 years, things like that. I have been driving for 8 years now. Okay, so I came from when it very first started, when all of everything. So when I came in with the information, it's just shocking a little bit that someone would come in and say, no, service. And people have never heard that because they've all just been hearing just to do it like this. Well, I am an original, and I'm glad you guys are joining me because in that interview, all the comments there, people were saying it doesn't work. You're only going to make $12 an hour doing that. No one tips and does extra. They were saying all this stuff, right? But you know, once people start seeing it more and more and more and more and more, like today, we have 3 people in here that have a tip alert. Now, that's just proof. That's just proof. All I'm trying to do is just have people put a little bit extra into your wallet, and that's having a little bit more game. Having a little bit more game is never too bad. Okay. Drew said, Drew said, Yeah, see, and Robert B. Drone, see, he watches both. So that's a thing that he can actually watch, and you can get information from all over, but it's good that he sees the this side and this side. So it's perfect, and you can mold yourself really good like that. Okay, and Drew's here, and Drew said I just started doing a few apps, and I started as thinking it would be just temporary until I find another job. Do you think a comfortable living can be made off of these apps? Yes, a comfortable living can be made off of the apps. It all depends on your grind. Now, that's it. It's like anyone can put anyone. Let's say I have a stack of a bunch of papers here, a bunch of leads, and there's no names on any of the leads, and you just get put in this room and someone says, "All right, there's your money." You got to figure out a way to go and get it. So there is a way to actually, do it. I only do this. Okay. I only do this. I only drive. Okay. So I only drive. And I have other things like I do nutrition plans if people need them, things like that. For those who don't know, I'm a nationally certified nutritionist through NASM, and I am a personal trainer with kinesiology background. So I do like food plans and things like that, stuff like that. I also cook. So there are times when I do things and I raise my money when I cook and I sell plates and stuff like that. But I work for myself. I work specifically for myself. And doing the driving this is the main thing. Everything else I branch off of that because with the driving, I have the ability to change my schedule and do whatever I need. Okay. So like I went out and drove, I came back, I'm doing this. When I get done with this, I already edited a video. Okay. So I edited a video, went out there, did great groundwork. I got 3 more people to do the hot facts into the intro. Got 1 restaurant driver merchant relations, closed the deal on that. Then came here to do this. Going to get done with this, eat something, take a break, go back out, get back, watch some clothes. Okay, and if anyone needs anything in between, I can fit anything up in there. That's just the way I do it. That's my attitude, and that's how I go. Okay, and that's why I stay positive all the time. Okay, because you got to think there's never just one way to do anything. Okay, you can get 10 dudes in one room, okay, and say, all you guys make ribs. Okay, you're gonna eat 10 different kind of ribs. That's just the way it is. And all ten can actually end up leading to the exact same place. Now, if everyone leads is going to the exact same place, you can take bits and pieces from all that and just make you more complete. That's all I'm trying to do. Put myself in a piece to help you people out. He said, I started part-time, now I'm full-time, and left my horrible minimum wage job. See, people, did you read that? I started part-time, now I'm full-time, and left my horrible minimum wage paying job because he's making more than minimum wage. Anytime you're making more than the previous job that you were doing, it's a step up in the right direction. So that's great. Drew also said, nice. Anyone got tips or advice? I'm a bit stressed about the wear on my car. Do you guys have a second car or just the apps? Okay. Great question, Drew. I don't know on the DoorDash app, but over on the Uber Eats app, okay, there is something called Car Advise. One word, Car Advise. I use that exclusively, and it's for anyone. In all my videos, I would say 90%, there is a Car Advise link there. Starts off at 25% off on all auto and stuff like that, and it goes up to like 35%. And pretty much damn near all the auto shops in your area are on Car Advise because that's how they're getting all their business. You pay on the Car Advise app itself, and when you go in there, they just check you in, they do the work, and it's done. You don't even pay them. It's all done through Car Advise. So Drew, since you're over here and you live relatively close to where I am, you're over on Nason's side. My son's at Valley View High School there, so I'm right here in between Morrison and Kitchen here. Okay, so uh, over at the Pep Boys on Sunnymead and Graham, if you use Car Advice, your synthetic full oil change is only $48. Okay, that'll help you out there. And any other thing that you may need, spark plugs, things like that, very affordable. I will use Car Advice with you the whole time, and that's how you do it. Also, if you are filling up, I put in the octane boost, the gas treatment, and I also do um, the fuel injector cleaner every single fill up that I do, so it keeps all that stuff running correctly and properly so that you can still do the job. You just want to make sure you're on top of that. You're a young kid, Drew. A lot of boys, including myself, we blew over cars. So right now, I'm going to give you some game right now. This is what you should do in this job if you want to keep making the money. I would use the Car Advice app, and you're in the same area as me. I'll go ahead and give you all the places, but if you just download the app, it brings up a map and it brings you all the places, whatever service you need. You type it up and it'll bring up what place actually does the service, and it gives you a price for all the places, and you find the one that's the right price for you. That's how Car Advice works, and it works for everyone. It's not just for Uber or Postmates. That is there for everyone. That is a big tip for people who have been spending an arm and a leg on your auto care for your vehicle. In order to make money in this job, you have to go ahead to figure out how you can reduce the cost on your vehicle. And they give us all these benefits because we are drivers. So if you use these benefits, you're going to be spending less on this. And then when you go out and drive, you're going to be actually making more than what you normally did. Okay, so that's for everyone watching. Car Advice is for everyone. Car Advice, one word. Okay, you'll Google that, type it up, and just sign up for yourself. Okay, if you're do it yourself DIY, hey, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, but just make sure, and also go into your perk spots. There are some auto places that give you a discount for being a driver, Lyft, Uber, all these apps. Go into your perk spot on your app, explore your app. Sometimes it takes you out the app and it takes you straight to the regular website. Go through that stuff because you'll see that even at auto stores to buy your oil and things like that, there's discounts for you there. So people, every app has a perk spot where you can get all your information. Just go ahead and go through that. All right, Drew says, thanks, cool, man. Drew says, thanks, cool, man. I appreciate that. No problem. No problem. Okay, Drew, yep, just started doing Uber Eats too, but it's been a bit slow. So, okay, so, all right, Drew. So you just started with Uber Eats, Drew. Over where the Chipotle is, that's where I go. But you will get a lot of orders. You will get a lot of orders at. I only use Uber Eats and Postmates, Drew. I only use this app. I only use one app. Okay, so you're gonna see it gets busy. I go and sit by 369 Sushi at lunchtime. It's all gonna be, and you're gonna be going to the university and college nonstop. Okay, you're gonna be doing that. So, and you're on Uber, so the customer, you will make money more like this too, because the customer has the ability to give you more of a tip based upon your service. So you're not gonna be capping yourself off on each order. You have an opportunity to just go up a little more. Okay. Ayana says, could you explain what the plus card is? Okay. I think mine's in my car. Okay. So the plus card on the Uber side, yes, the plus card. So you want to make sure you hit yes on the plus card. That's how you go get the orders at the shopping page. If you have to go to a place and it's not set up the original way, they have you go ahead, you read the order, okay, you do the order, and then you insert your chip, and it pays for it. You take a picture of the receipt, it goes in, and then you start your delivery. That's how you can get more orders. There's certain stores that are only shop and pay. CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, places like that are only shop and order and pay, and you can only do those with the plus card. So if you have not opened up the plus card, I would advise you to hit yes on that. And if you've never ventured into alcohol deliveries, I would hit yes on that also. Alcohol deliveries, those are tippers. Okay. You rarely there's no issues with someone being too drunk or trying to fight you. There's none of that stuff happens because they know that they have to be sober in order to get their alcohol. And normally, when you get the alcohol, like on the weekends, if you're around a place that has a college town or a place like that, they order and they're having their parties. Okay, so you could be the person bringing, like four 12 packs, 3 24 packs. You could be doing stuff like that. But when you go, they tip you very, very well because they're getting ready to party. Always know that the alcohol deliveries, primarily people are about to get happy and do something good. So if you include yourself in that aura that they have and just do the right stuff, they're going to go ahead and tip you real good on those. So turn on the alcohol if you have it. But some people, if you don't like alcohol at all, you don't want to be around it, don't turn on the alcohol. Okay, it's that simple. But if you can do those deliveries, I say like this: don't sell yourself short on making the most out there. Okay, so don't sell yourself short. If there's a will and you can do it, go ahead and do it. And now the multi-apping thing is it's going to be a really issue now, people. This whole multi-apping thing, simply because of the gas that Uber's giving out per delivery. Okay, Drew, you will benefit from this. I know you have DoorDash also. I know DoorDash is doing something. But as of now, Drew, just put it like this: let's say you split your time with Uber and DoorDash in the same day. And when I had DoorDash and Uber, I was doing, and Postmates. This is how I was multi-apping. Postmates was busier in the morning than both of them, so I had Postmates on from 5 a.m. until about 9 a.m. I turned on Uber Eats all the way from the time of that, and then I turned on DoorDash at the same time. So I was doing it like that. But put it like this: if you split your time, Drew, let's say you did 12 orders on the Uber side, and let's say you did 7 orders, so 19 orders. Let's say 19 orders. At least those 12 on Uber, 12 times for 45 cents. You are in the game. You just made yourself some extra gas money right there. So this is going to be difficult for some people who do not like to use Uber Eats or Postmates. They like to use DoorDash or Grubhub more. It's going to be more difficult because pretty much every 2 deliveries, they're getting $1 added on to their pay. So it might have them, at ends on what to do. I just say, if you are already making it and it has not broken you, then keep doing exactly what you're doing. But if you want to try out this whole new gas thing on Uber, if you want to see which one gives you more gas, you can go ahead and do that. But just make the right decisions on that. Also, there is a big warning in today's episode that I just uploaded. There is a big warning in there. So everyone, please watch this video. There is a warning inside there, and I hope everyone does not do what I witnessed on YouTube. Okay, and no one should be doing it. It does not work for anyone. Okay, and there's a warning in the middle on there. It has a disclaimer on it for the whole time it's being spoken about, and you guys will all understand exactly what it is and see that just doesn't make any sense. That's moving us backwards, people. That is moving us backwards, not moving us forward. Okay, and it should be, I'll let you know if it's uploaded. If you have a bell, you would know, because I don't even know yet. Let me see. Oh, it says it is ready to be watched. And what I will do right here, because I don't like that thumbnail, I will go ahead and change that thumbnail in there really quick. I'm going to change that thumbnail. Let me go edit that real quick. Let me change that thumbnail. I got tip alert on there. Yes, I will do. You know what? The thumbnail is going to be the tip alert because we have 3 tip alerts inside this room. The thumbnail is the tip alert. There it is. Save. I will do everything else for tags and all that stuff later, but the video is now up, people. You can now see. Great episode. I kind of want to end this show early, but I'm not, just so you guys can watch that. And I'm not going to give you guys any spoilers, but I will say this is by me saying myself, there is a video in there where it's titled "The Best One." This to me is better than that one, simply because the first one I was talking about, exactly what it is, and this one actually shows exactly what I've been talking about with the whole community and things and interacting with people. This shows a little bit all of that. It's an 18-minute video, and you're able to watch it all the way through from the beginning to the end. And it's full of information all in there all the way through. And there's also a story time with Reese on there also. Okay. For those of you who don't know. Also, I ran into Jack in the Box. There's a Jack in the Box manager that I go into all the time. He said he'll try to see if he can go ahead and get in there. We all know when someone says try, I'm in sales. I treat those as B-backs. Those normally don't come back. But hey, he did speak it out his mouth and use a little bit of energy. Let's hope that little bit of energy that he did use to speak goes over this way and he can give us some feedback, because what he says in person, oh, some of you guys should hear this stuff about how terrible some drivers are when they go into these places. And these are coming from, it'll come straight from a restaurant. Okay. So there you go there. Right now, we are 31 minutes into this. We all do know we do about 2 or 3 intermission breaks. I'm going to do myself an intermission break right now. I will be back. I got to go ahead. And I don't know if you guys know, my Grammy used to have this thing in the bathroom. If you tinkle, when you sprinkle, be as sweet and wipe the seat. Message. All right. Well, all right. I'm back. I'm back. I am back. I am back. Drew said alcohol deliveries are the best. Yeah, he already knows he gets tipped. Has anyone got like a saying that, like, how you don't like want to repeat like your parents and things like that? Is there any sayings you guys got that right now you say you're like, oh man, that just stuck with me forever? That's what it's just it is what it is. Mine, my mom is number one. I got to bring my mom into this when it come into this one. She's number one for this. Okay, she'll just let you know. She'll say, if it don't apply, let it fly. And then, my grandma would say it, and then that's just part. I don't even. That's just, if it don't apply, let it fly. That is part right there. Um, you guys got any sayings that your parents have said to you forever, and that you just say randomly? Let me know about that in the comment box. Okay. um Also, anybody have a weird nickname out there? You got a weird nickname that you were out in public doing a delivery and you saw one of your friends who is a really close friend. You ever see one of those people there call you that name and embarrass you? Yeah. Mine's not embarrassing. It's a normal name. It's Robbie. My family, everyone who knows me personally, if you know me personally, I mean, like, there's personally, but then there's like, that's like my family name. So that's my family name. So if you call me my family name, but even my own family, some of them don't call me Robbie because they're grown men. They're like, I'm not calling you that. So they call me Rob. But when you are like family, like real close, like that. Some people just call me Rob. Some people say Robbie Rob, Robbie Rob, Robbie Reese, all these little things. But Robbie, people, Robbie, Robby, not with the IE. I will get mad if I see it spelled with the IE. That is just me being me. Now, back to this right here. Nickname, a little bit. I'm 4'11 inches tall. Okay. So they call you a little bit. Okay. All right. So since you are 4 feet 11 inches tall, are the what's the name of that place? The Pyology pizzas. Those are the perfect size for you then, right? Pyology pizzas are the perfect size for you. They have to be the perfect size for you. Pyology pizzas. Those pizzas right there. See, I'm 6'4", okay? I'm 6'4", and I weigh 217 right now, okay? 6'4", 217, and those Pyology pizzas look like this big to me, but they taste really well. But that might be the perfect size pizza for you, a little bit. Man, anybody else got one? Anybody else got one out there? That was a good one too. A little bit. Okay. Ooh, Pyology is no longer out there. Oh, Drew said facts. They are bomb though. Drew knows about those Pyology pizzas, man. You go in there, you go into Pyology, man. If you've never been to Pyology, you go in there, it smells real good. You see all those fresh ingredients. You like, ooh, wait, we about to go in here and get this Pyology pizza. They go ahead, you see it inside the oven. You're not paying attention because the atmosphere in there looks good. You're really not paying attention to the size of the pizza, when it's inside that oven. They stick that thing in there. Whoo, 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 whoo. They bring it out. You get it inside that box, and then you go like this. What'd you get? Let me see. Damn, should have got two. That's how Pyology is. That is how Pyology. We have mod pizza. We have mod pizza. Mod pizza is good too. We also have this place called Z Pizza. They are known for giving you bite-sized pizzas also. I mean, look, they taste superb. They taste superb. Man, I just wish they gave you a little more. I just wish they did not just tickle you a little bit like that. That is not right. But you do go to some of these places that give you like these big giant pizzas. We have one around here where they have like the big giant, whatever, 30-something inch pizza, and it's terrible. So I do get what they're saying, like you don't need to eat a whole lot to have it taste good. But all I'm saying is pizza. If a pizza slice is there, if a pizza's there and no one's watching the pizza and I'm standing there, let's say if it's at a party and it's hors d'oeuvres, you got chips, dip. Let's say if they got some chicken wings and if they got the pizza there, if no one's eating the pizza and I notice that no one's eating that pizza, in about like 20 minutes, there might just be 3 slices left because I gave everybody ample time to go eat the pizza. So I'll just go eat it. So that's how I know for a fact that, even though it's small, you're gonna want to eat some more pizza, especially if it has that nice crispy but soft crust that got the butter and the. Let me stop. And like, how you do nutrition? You're a personal trainer and all that. Well, TTMATBF, okay? Train the mind and the body follows. Okay. So if you guys ever want to see some of my people with before and after pictures, the email address I give, thenewU.rr@gmail.com. If you go on Facebook, you type up the new you personal training. I retired many years ago. So if you go on YouTube and type up the letters TTMATBF, and that stands for Train the Mind and the Body Follows. It'll bring up when I was a trainer and stuff, and you'll see my wife helping me, my kids when they were little kids, how they were doing stuff, and I got footage of my son when he was alive on there. Also, okay. So if you want to get some nutrition tips and stuff like that, or learn how to do arm curls and stuff, you got it right there. See you later, Drew. Go ahead and make that money. Everyone that just joined, okay, we had a tip alert day right now, okay? I got a tip alert in the episode. We also have Drew had an order that went from $2 to $15. If you guys can look there in the comments there, the person tipped him more because they said he was the best shopper they ever had, and he's been using these things, the treat him with kindness and all that. When I met Drew inside the Chipotle, it was his I think just like 3 days in. And I said on camera then, I want to be able to get them in early to start correcting bad habits before they go. And he's already making more money. And he's doing Uber Eats also as well, because he sees that because of that, the customers have the ability to give you more. Okay, so that was Drew. Ayana there. She got a tip alert. The person tipped on the app and then dropped the bomb on her. Got her ringing bells. Got her ringing bells out there. And then we got my man Robert B. Drone, okay, and is way back in the beginning. He said tip alert that 22 turned into 28 yesterday. He's letting people know about the tip alert he did yesterday because today is a brand new day. That's 3 people who have just testified to tip alerts by using service to get them more. Now, if you guys can see this, getting a little more, you can use that in your gas tank. See? People, you don't always have to say no tip, no trip. You can actually, if you were super selective at first, now you can just ease back up and just be a little bit, still be selective on how you do your thing. Keep your guard up. If you have it up, keep your guard up. Boom, 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 do all that. I got hands too. Do all of that. Keep your guard up, but still, when your guard is up, you're like, okay, counter, go ahead and get them with one of those. Add this stuff inside there, man, and you'll be A-okay. I mean, not, you know what I mean? I hope no one's like, I'm a woman, though. You know what I mean, okay? So slip that in, slide a little bit, and see if you go ahead and make a little more, because the whole goal with this job is to make as much as you can. And if you're leaving the whole customer service aspect out of it, that's leaving out the main aspects of this job. And you're not going to just be able to just do it by just guessing on how much did they order and how much did they spend. It doesn't go based on that. What if someone really loves a place and all they want is that one sandwich, and they love that place so much that they'll tip for that one item? You just can't go thinking and just shutting yourself off to the whole enchilada, okay? Don't shut yourself off. Customers watch us when we get to their location. Use your bags and carriers. Okay, people, are you paying attention right there? See these cameras. Now, I saw a video, and hey, people, look. If you're a person, and I'm not trying to offend anyone, but it's kind of like if you want to make apple juice, you have to have apples, right? You have to have apples. So when people go to the store, or when the person that's doing the canvassing and knocking on your door gets them to purchase Vivint and all these things to put the purchase ring, these people walk door to door, okay, and they get these people to buy these things to have cameras. The people who buy the cameras, I am going to take a wild guess that they want the cameras to see the outside of their home and to make sure no porch pirates steal their packages on deliveries. That's what I guess I'm taking a wild guess. That's what the camera's for. Okay. So if we are people that do deliveries, that counts as a delivery. Why would they not watch the delivery person on what they have set up? Now, also, if you are on Uber Eats and Postmates, you're delivering more than just food. You're picking up from auto stores and clothing stores and beauty salons, and you're picking up from all over. So we drop off actual packages, okay? We drop off actual packages. So if someone orders an actual package, they are going to watch us come up. See, this is what DoorDash people primarily who only work DoorDash don't understand. People have more than one app when they order, but they're gonna treat every just because it's DoorDash. I'm not gonna check the camera. No, they're gonna do it every time. And if you think no one's doing it, it's not gonna be 100% of the people. Let's say 35% of the people are actively watching their cameras. I want to be able to satisfy that whole 35% and see how much I make from those people. Whoever else is not watching, I'm not going to make nothing from them anyway. So it doesn't even matter. I just want to make something from the people who really care about this stuff and they purchase the products for that reason. Okay. So great point, Ayana. Great point. Great point. And these are other people that's saying these things, people. So, it's hard to dispute, someone's personal experience and they are giving a testimony, and they're sharing. It's hard to go against that. So, just try, like I said, keep your guard up, but every now and then you got to boom, boom, boom. You got to do something. You got to peekaboo, Mike Tyson. Peekaboo. You got to do it just like that, okay? Do it just like that. We got about 15 minutes left in this episode. Anything out there you guys want to go ahead and shout out there, now would be the time. I am going to give me something to drink here. All right. All right, Ayana, hopefully that bag is doing you good. I have not heard from Miss Renee Tony yet, but she was a winner. Once again, people, we have the contest, Hot Facts with Robert Reese contest. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese contest. In the beginning of today's episode, we have 3 new people in the act. Go ahead, best 3. My daughter will pick. From those best 3, 1 big winner. The other 2 will win a prize also. You can email those to thenewU.rr@gmail.com, thenewU.rr@gmail.com. You can also send that SMS. Okay, and that's area code 951-595-8030. That's area code 951-595-8030. And this is for You're Watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese contest. Okay, also with the prizes, you will be included in the startup, the intro to the episode, and it's going to be one that will be up there for a long time. So you can tell all your friends and your family, go ahead and check us out. We did something for Hot Facts with Robert Reese. We have a group of women up there. There's 3 of them up there. They did something really cool. It was different from all the other ones. So good job there. Good job there. Spread the word about this. Spread the word about this. Anything you guys would like to talk about during this time, it does not have to be primarily and specifically for the driving, but that is the focus. If you have any other question out there, you can go and throw it out and get it out there. Okay, we are a community. There is no dumb questions here. Every question is important. Every answer is special. Okay. Every question is important and every answer is special. That's what we do here. So if you have a question about driving, money-wise, this and that, different apps, go ahead and shoot those. If it's about something else, you just want to go ahead and get something else out. You never know. There are other people in here and other people do have experience in other things. So go ahead and shout it out, okay? There are no dumb questions and every answer is special, okay? That's how we keep the positivity here. Spread that out there to everyone. Okay. So today was a very successful day. I hope all of you had successful days and you have been having successful days. Hopefully you guys have been seeing a little bit more in your tips, using some of these skills. Hopefully some of your pickups at the merchants are going a little bit smoother. Drop-offs at certain locations. If you have a question about certain type of drop-offs, drop those questions in. Here's what I want to talk about really quick. Driving at night. For you guys that drive at night, I have an actual headlamp that sits here. So when I'm walking around, and it's elastic, and the camera is maybe about like this big here. It just sits there. So when I'm walking up to addresses, when I just turn my head, when I'm looking wherever I look, I'm looking and the light is shining right there. That'll help you guys out. But I do not like to use it sometimes when I'm doing the filming, because I want people to see the all the way actual factual, the reality that you will go to some houses that are completely dark. Okay. You can go ahead and see ones. I bought a Home Depot flashlight. It's been my best investment. Yos Malone, I see you in here, man. I'm glad you're in here. I see you in here, man. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, it's all good. I accept the apology, man. It's all good. So that flashlight is a super big investment. If you don't have a flashlight, he got his. It says at Home Depot. Okay, Home Depot, Big Lots, any place you can find them at 7-Eleven. Get yourself a pretty good flashlight, and get one where the batteries can last a long time. I do know that I saw a guy with a solar one, but he forgot. There's my wife right there. She said, "Oh, he forgot to put it and charge it up." She just got back from doing orders. I told you guys we both drive. He forgot to have his sitting out there, and when it was time to do his orders, he ran out of actual life on his flashlight. So if you can get one of the ones that has a really good battery, get one of those and use those. They will help you. And also, if the area is not that great and the tint on your windows or your car is not that great, if you don't want to get out the car and you got regular windows, go ahead and just shine that light outside the window of the car, and you can see whatever you want to do before you go ahead and get busy. He says about 20 bucks. Yep, you got his. Yep, 20 bucks right there. You can go ahead and get you one of those. For those of you who are brand new coming in, this is every day. I try to start at 2 o'clock. Sometimes it's 2:02, 2:03. If I'm out doing an order and I'm not back yet, it could be 2:30, but you do get a full hour as soon as I go ahead and get in there. You do get a full hour every day. And you don't have to ask questions primarily to do with this. Everybody in here has experience on different things. Throw stuff out there. We're all here to help. I have some more restaurant managers that will be coming inside here. You won't know who they are. They'll just have regular names, but you know who they are when they're typing in their questions and things like that, because this whole thing is here to try to make the relations with drivers and merchants better also, and with you, with whatever you're doing out there. Okay, I know that whenever I go into my spots, if I can have it run in as smooth as possible, I know that I'm in and I am out. And the only way to do that is if you have business working relationship with the merchants that you go into. Don't just look at it as, well, I'm just going into this place. We're all working and serving the same customer. So if you think about it like that, it'll all be good. And as you see through the videos that I have going up there, when you get involved with the community like that and these merchants, it goes a long way. They smile, they do all these things, and they ask me when's it going to be on the episode and all that stuff. So, and what it does is it kind of lowers their guard when it comes in time for other drivers. Also, they'll be more open and not not shut off when other drivers go in there. So if you can do your little part like that, that would be a great thing. And that goes for everyone. And you can apply that to anything that there is. Okay. 53 minutes here, 38 seconds. Anything out there you guys want to throw out there, go ahead. For you new people, we did have, once again, I got to mention these all the time. We had 3 tip alerts, people. We had 3 tip alerts. Ayana had a tip alert when they tipped her on the app, and then they tipped her in cash. Drew had a $2 Instacart order that they gave a $2 tip, and then they increased it to $15. So Drew he got a $13 increase on his tip for using some of these same things that I have in these videos. And Robert B. Drone had a $22 order that went up to 28 because of the tip alert. People, they do work. Whenever you get a tip alert, when someone gives you extra on top of that, do not be afraid to put that into the comments here. Let everyone know what you did. If they If they already had a tip and then they tipped you on the app and tipped you in cash, you, my friend, are doing the whole trifecta. You're playing the drums. If they tip you on the app and give you cash, okay, bam, you're ringing the bell. If, bam, you're doing your thing, we got to get these tip alerts, tip alerts. We got to get those out because those are the things that keep us going, okay? Now, sometimes we got to understand everyone can't tip like they normally tip every single time. Okay, so just make sure when you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. And let's say this. Let's say you cannot tip. You just don't have that much extra. At least hit priority on your on your delivery when you are ordering, because you have to pay a little bit more, and that little bit more for priority does go back into the driver. So in sense, you're giving that driver a little bit of a tip anyway. There's all type of ways to do it, people. I'm just giving you a little bit of game, If I don't give it, I would be ashamed. Okay, people, I would be ashamed. I got to share everything. And I got to go to the model in the back. Okay. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. That is Bruce Lee, people. I like to go by that all the time. Okay. If I know, man, what? I'm about to use it and really go use it. And now with you guys, I'm showing you guys, okay? I'm going to help you guys apply this stuff, okay? And I'm going to help you guys go ahead and do. Because when you accept the order, all you're doing is doing. You're just doing. So might as well do it in a way that's going to help benefit you. Even if that means if you're not good at speaking with people, but you used to work in a call center bugging people for vacations or trying to get them auto warranty specials, hey, use your call center voice. Use your call center voice. Use that. Use what you got. When you're brand new in class at a new school, use that voice. It takes a little while. We'll be out at 6:30 till tomorrow. Going to do my test on breakfast. Oh, yes, people, if you actually want to go ahead and try out breakfast, I would actually try it out on the weekend first so you can see how many people are sleeping over at other people's homes and they order Denny's and stuff. You'll see that. But also throughout the regular week, people order. People order breakfast. You have breakfast, lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch. Okay, you have it like that every day. There's going to be a percentage of people who just love breakfast, okay? Do not take yourself out of serving those people. You're going to remove a big chunk of potential income that is sitting there. Turn your app on. Even if you say, man, it doesn't ring that much in the morning. It doesn't have to ring that much as long as it rang a couple times. Those couple extra deliveries that you were not going to do in the first place. So they go in as a bonus to help you out, okay? That's how that goes right there, people. We are going, okay, to be calling this out. I got to go put in the finishing touches on the video. I just dropped it, but I did not put any information on the video. I got to go ahead and do that now so it can get tagged. But go ahead and check it out. This is by far the best episode when it has to do with driver-merchant relations and dealing with the community. A lot of information, a lot of positive information, and some hidden tips in there if you can find them in the messages, okay? This is Robert Reese. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow.